What I want to share with you today is how to nurture 10 awesome clients in just in 30 days, in just 30 days. Here's why it's so important, right? The question to ask yourself is why does networking matter to you right now? Why is networking so important to you right now? Is it about growing your business, scaling your business? Is it about trying to find new leads or new clients? Is it about growing my career, changing my career? Is it about finding a new job? Is it about, let's be honest, right? The world's got so complicated. The world has changed so much. The skills that we all need are evolving continuously. So is it about making sure that you've got the right information coming into your world so that you can make the right decisions as to what's next? Either way, we have to surround ourselves with an incredible group of people, an incredible circle of influence to grow your business, Megan. Right there, you need to surround yourself with the right people that are going to help you grow. But what happens most of the time is, whilst we know this to be true, we actually don't necessarily follow through. And if we do follow through, we're doing it all wrong. What I see is the busyness of life takes over. Here's the thing, right? How many times have you caught up with someone for a coffee? You've got on a 30-minute phone call. You've been introduced to someone. You've had an awesome conversation. You finish that conversation with, I'd love to do this again. Can we follow up? Can we make that connection? Can we make this happen? And silence happens because the busyness of life takes over. You get caught up in the emails, in the stuff that you need to do, that busyness of life professionally and personally takes over. And suddenly that person that you were supposed to connect with, you don't. And a week passes, a month passes, 6 months passes, and you forget to make that connection. So that gets in the way. The other thing that gets in the way is just the overwhelm of where to start. I don't know how many clients, I've lost track of how many clients have said to me, Janine, I've got this whole list of people that could be part of my network, that could be part of my circle of influence, that could help me grow my business. But I actually don't know where to start. Like, how do I do this? And this overwhelm freezes you. And the final thing with that is just the confusion around how to actually effortlessly leverage, develop deep connections, actually network in the right way. So what I want to share with you now is a really simple plan that you can use from today. And this is a plan of nurturing 10 awesome clients over these next 30 days. I call it the power of 10 because essentially it's 10 minutes, 10 actions a week, 10 connections a month. I'm going to flick on over to my iPad and we're going to give you this framework so that you can actually, let me move my face there. Look at that. My face is right in the middle of the logo. So by the way, if you want to actually download this looking really pretty, do jump over to that Facebook group, because I'm going to actually load this into the Facebook group with some instructions. If you jump in there, just send me the word, I don't know, live, so I know that this is where you've seen it, and I'll point you in the direction of where this download is. I think I've got a graphic here somewhere, but I'll do it at the end so that I can find it. I can't drive my own system. Isn't that hilarious? So here's the thing. I want to introduce you to the power of 10. This is what I use in my own business. So we have a week, and as I said, this is over the next 30 days. So across the top, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Your first action, the first 10 is 10 minutes. All I want you to do right now is put 10 minutes into your calendar for every single day. 10 minutes on a Monday, 10 minutes on a Tuesday, 10 minutes on a Wednesday, 10 minutes on a Thursday. You've got to put it in your calendar. You've got to be intentional about this stuff. So put it in your calendar, 10 minutes. I suggest you start your day with this. You know, the business of the day gets away with us, and suddenly, as much as we have the intention to put 10 minutes aside for networking, the reality is emails, meetings, kids, dogs, animals, life, clients take over, and we forget to do this stuff. So I always start my day with that 10 minutes. Next step is 10, what I call the light touch contacts. These are people that you may have got a list of people that you got to reach out with, connect with, send something to. They're people in your world that you know you've got to keep in touch with them because it will expand the business, the lead opportunity, etc. And what I do is I literally list 2 people a day. 2 people a day. So that's 10 over the course of the week that you are contacting with a light touch connection point. If you scoot back to my YouTube channel, there's a video in there where I talk about the power of light touch and networking. This is what I mean by this. This is stuff that's not too much effort. So you might send them a text. You might forward an article that you've read. You might send a message that simply says, hey, I'm thinking of you. How are you doing? It might be a thank you for connecting in with me last week. One of the techniques I use, because we're short of time and we've only got 10 minutes, is I will literally send a voice message to people. So it's via a phone call, but it's not a live phone call, but I'll record a quick message, which they get via message, so that they're feeling in touch with me, like they're hearing me. So you could do a voice message or a video message, which essentially is that light touch. All you're doing is, if you think about it, you're just sprinkling a little bit of your magic amongst those 10 people over the course of a week, so that you're keeping top of mind. So 10 people over the course of a week, 10 minutes. Now, the magic bit, the extra bit, is that we then focus. So if this is the week, because I'm talking to you about 30 days, we then have an element of over the course of the month. And I want you to think of the month as week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And over the course of the month, we're going to connect with 10 people, but deeper touch. How I structure it in my world is I think of this as I go 2, 3, 2, 3. So over the course of the month, I have planned out my 2 people that I want to go deeper on in week 1, the 3 people week 2, the 2 people week 3, and the 3 people week 4. The deeper connection is scheduling the Zoom calls, scheduling the phone calls, scheduling the coffee, scheduling the month catch up. It literally is a deeper conversation, which is about deepening that circle of influence and ensuring that you are developing a much broader conversations and having frank conversations around your business, the opportunity, the collaborations, the partnerships, the advice that you need. So over the course of the month, you then have that chance to connect deeply with, if we look at these results now, that's 10 people over the course of the month that you have gone deeper on. And we're talking 40 people if it is a 4-week month that you have light touched with. Can you imagine me saying to you, I want you to connect with 40 people over the course of the month, actually 50 people over the course of the month? Your brain would go into busyness, overwhelm, confusion. No, I'm telling you to break it down one elephant at a time, one piece of that elephant at a time. I want you to get curious, much like you plan your day, much like you plan your week. Plan in, be more intentional about using this power of 10 framework to absolutely develop some great connections within 30 days. So go for it. I want you to, number 1, 10 minutes every single day locked out of your calendar. Plan in those 10 light touch connections over the course of the week. I'm only talking 2 a day. That's all you have to do to connect within that 10 minutes. And then finally plan in, looking at your business plan, looking at what you're trying to do, the 10 deeper connections, that you can plan in over the course of the month, over the course of the 30 days, to make sure that you're having those transformational connections that are going to scale your business, scale your career, absolutely develop the intelligence and the smarts that you have so you can stand out and be different. If you want, as I said, if you want a copy of that, jump on over to my Facebook page. Let me just find out where it is. Here we go. Let me show you this. Hopefully this will show up. There you go. Jump on over to the Facebook page. Make sure you introduce yourself. Just message me with live and I'll give you the direct place to go to get this download. Explanation about the template, a blank template that you can actually put into practice from tomorrow to nurture 10 awesome clients within the next 30 days. Give it a go. I'd love to know how you go. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, on YouTube, and I hope to see you over at the group. I'll catch up with you later in the week. I'll be back online later this week. Take care. Thank you. Bye.